He's against self-sufficient planning. I've been missing Sundays because my boy's been so busy, even as I preach. One is at a tournament in Montgomery. The other one is in Nashville. Is he doing all right? He's in Nashville, killing it right now in a combine. It's like 200 of the top athletes in the country, all in Nashville competing, right? So you know I don't want to miss nothing. He woke up this morning with plans, in essence, for daddy to take him. Only for him to get up and say, Dad, what we doing? I said, you gotta go. I said, God told me I couldn't miss today. Fast forward to our service before this one. I still don't know what happened. Before I knew it, the whole room was slain in the spirit. And the Holy Spirit was saying, Mike, you had plans to be a daddy. But you didn't have the intel to know somebody was gonna come to church on the verge of a breakdown. And I got your baby. I need you in assignment. So you can have a plan. God said, I don't mind. Am I making sense? God don't mind you having a plan. He said, I just want you to know you can have the plan, but I determine. What does determine mean? Put it on the screen. I establish, I secure, I make firm, I give direct orders. It carries the idea of ordering something so it stands. So he says, I need you to catch this. This is not a suggestion. It is what my professors call sovereign alignment. It is God saying, make your little cute plan. Just don't be married to it. Michael, I'm talking heavy today. God, like, no, I heard what you told me in January. I heard that little prayer you made. You act like you was praying about it, but you was really telling me, Lord, this year, I'm gonna do so-and-so, I'm gonna do X, Y, Z. Can I ask you a question? If I needed you to leave, let's say you got a plan to leave, right? You got a plan to leave, all right? You got a plan to leave out this room, and you tell yourself, I'm gonna get up, walk out that back door, go through another door, and go to my car. But then I look at you when everybody else leaves and say, hey, do me a favor, you can come this way with me. And then you look and say, I'm good, I got somewhere to be, I gotta go ahead and leave. But I'm like, yeah, but you can go this way. You're like, no, I gotta go this way. I catch you next time, PMJ, I gotta go. So you're gonna waste all your time trying to fit through 4 doors that 2,000 people trying to get through. When I could have opened this door, let you walk straight down the steps, you would have been in the back at your car. Some of you keep missing your moment because you actually think you got it figured out. That's why grandmama said, why you trying to figure it out? Come on, preaching it. God has already worked it out. Who got a plan for 2026? You better have a plan. You better not be out here just living all willy-nilly, just winging it. Some of y'all run the I tell you system. You never heard of the I tell you system? You know what the I tell you system is? You wake up in the morning and say, I tell you what, I'm gonna go work out today. You get your outfit, you go to the gym, and you're like, oh, I killed it today. Then you get you a little shake, you post your goals picture, because you really don't want to work out, you just want to post it. So then you post it, and you post something like, day 1, watch me pop out. And so now everybody telling you, proud of you, proud of you, proud of you. Then the next day, what you tell yourself, I'm gonna work out today. But then you didn't plan for your friend to say they couldn't come. And now you say, well, since you ain't gonna go, I ain't gonna go. So now you ain't worked out in 6 months. You had a plan, but you didn't have the intel to know things changed. God is like, nah, we're not gonna spend money on workout clothes. We're gonna change our diet. Then once we change our diet, it's gonna force you to get new clothes. Once you get new clothes, you're gonna like how you look. Once you like how you look, you ain't gonna care who show up, because you're gonna realize, oh, I really got it like that now. And God is saying, look at this, I like your plan, let me determine the path, watch this, or the steps. Put that in your notes. Steps. What steps, PMJ? Oh, this is so good. Not the whole journey. The details, the movements, the timing, the sequence. Michael, God doesn't just care about your destination. He governs your process. You are responsible for your plans. God is responsible for your path. What Solomon is saying in this scripture is, this is good, this isn't about God counseling your plans. It's about God correcting your life. And for many of you, you end up frustrated. You ready for this? Because interruption feels like disruption, before it feels like direction. Michael, interruption feels like a disruption before it feels like direction. That is so good to me. What are you saying, Pastor Mike? Because if God doesn't interrupt you, this is scary and a blessing what I'm finna say. If God doesn't interrupt you, you might succeed in the wrong assignment. Why does God interrupt me? Why does God interrupt my life, interrupt my relationship, interrupt my career, interrupt my plans? Because he sees you might just end up being successful at the wrong thing. So God says, I'm gonna let you catch them doing something that breaks your heart. Notice you didn't go looking for it, it found you. And now you sitting there with a broken heart, asking God, why would you let this happen to me? And God is like, I'm sorry, but the way your love set up, you wasn't gonna stop. So I had to interrupt your relationship before you successfully married your pain. God, why would you let them lay me off? I've been doing everything right. God, like, I had to interrupt your career because you never would have applied for the job you supposed to be at if you would have just stayed where you are. Some of you are crying, giving the devil credit for stuff God is using. So what is a divine interruption? Can you handle this? I need you to put this in your notes, but I need you to do two things at once. Put it in your notes and shout all at the same time, okay? This is my part right here. So I need you to be writing, smiling, and shouting at the same time. Pastor Mike, what's a divine interruption? It's when God stops what you won't stop. Michael, it's when God stops what you won't stop. And I'm gonna say this, and you may not say amen, because I know how we like to do. We like to put on this front. There are some things in our lives, I did say our, didn't I? That a lot of us need to bring to an end. And what God says, I will divinely interrupt it. Here it is, to keep you from hurting you. Okay, y'all need examples. I'm not gonna preach it. Go to Jonah chapter 1. The Lord gave this message to Jonah, verse 2, get up and go. Underline that in your notes. Get up and go to Nineveh and announce my judgment, preach my judgment against them because they're wicked. Verse 3, but Jonah got up and went in the opposite direction to get away from the Lord. He bought a ticket, went on board, hoping to escape the Lord sailing to Tarshish. But the Lord sent a great storm to break the ship apart. This is why some of you got to reassess your circle, because maybe stuff is falling apart not because of you. Had Jonah never got on that boat, the captain of that boat would have never lost his stuff. Some of the hell you catching ain't even your hell. It's because you keep allowing people you ain't investigated to step in your life without the proper discernment. Let them call you stuck up, sedity, arrogant, and bougie. Where I'm going, I can't catch no unnecessary storms. Look down your row and tell them you better be glad you sat next to me. Tell them, because I got so much favor on my life, everybody on my boat going to another level. People would treat you better if they knew that the faith on your life was getting ready to open doors for everybody. Sit down. Nope, we're not doing it. Sit down. So look at this. I need you to catch this. The storm, can you write this for me? Can you write this for me? The storm wasn't to destroy Jonah. Why did God do it? To disrupt his disobedience. When I tell y'all, I wish y'all could live inside my brain. My brain be moving at a million. It's like I be seeing pictures and movies. See, the interruption in your life is never about you. It's about the you about to become. The attack, the interruption Jesus experienced in the Garden of Gethsemane had nothing to do with just him. It was about keeping him from resurrecting. If I can get you to abort your mission before you get on the cross, it won't help nobody. And I discovered, Michael, I discovered that God divinely interrupts those who are gateways to others. Michael. God, hear me, divinely interrupts those who are gateways to others. What that mean, PMJ? Some of the people in your life don't get interrupted because if the devil stopped them, he just stopped them. But then some of us get interrupted because God knows if he get us right, everybody around us gonna get right. Think about it. When you was wild, everybody was wild. When you want to go eat, everybody got to go eat. But now that you about to get yourself together, everybody in your life's got to get it together. Look at this. Are y'all taking notes? Am I doing all right? We good? We in Jonah, right? Look at this. The Lord gave Jonah this message. What did he tell message? What did he tell Jonah? Go. What did he tell Jonah? Go to Nineveh and preach against them. What does Jonah do? He go the opposite direction. When I tell you this, the best part of the message to me, I've been up since 4 o'clock, like I cannot wait to get to page 6. This is the part of the message. Because what I'm about to tell you, I haven't really heard anybody ever examine. And it blessed me when I read it, okay? I want you to catch this. It is the cost of obedience versus the cost of avoidance. Michael, it is the cost of obedience versus the cost of avoidance. Put that in your notes. The cost, somebody in the comments, please write that. The cost of obedience, young people, versus the cost of avoidance. All right, let's break this down didactically and pedagogically. You ready for this? Jonah chapter 1 verse 2 is on the screen. God tells him, get up and what? You got to say it like you mean it. Get up and, no, you got to be a little like, get up and, he tells him, get up and go to Nineveh. Go to verse 3. But Jonah got up. That ain't the problem. He got up. Ooh, how did I miss that all day? Oh my God, go back. Look at this. God tells him, do what? Get up and what? Go to verse 3. He got up. The problem is he went in the wrong direction. Partial obedience ain't gonna get you in the purpose. Michael! Partial obedience. Many of us are struggling because we have partial obedience. Me and my boy, I know my boy, I used to get on their nerve. I can't stand if I tell Xander like, hey, do me a favor, take the trash out real quick. And if all he do is take the trash out, I get mad. Well, Pastor Mike, I took the trash out, but I expect you to take the trash out, put another bag in the trash can, okay? So now I don't have that problem. If I tell Xander, hey, take the trash out, you know what Xander gonna do? Take the trash out, he gonna put another bag in there. What's my issue now? I shouldn't have to say, take the trash out. Many of you, God keeps giving you assignments and instructions, and you think partial obedience is enough. Okay. All right, I'm gonna say this. And if I come back next week and fix it, I'm gonna fix it. But this is how I feel in the moment. When it comes to God, I wanna set it up right. I wanna make sure I'm not wrong. Okay. Who went to, whoever got a report card? Okay, in your notes, I want you to write report card. What grades could you get on report card? Okay, so you got how many? 5? A, B, C, D, F. All right? Once you got to college, it went to another level. You can get A, B, C, D, F, I. Who got that I before? Throw your hand up if you got that I. I ain't know what that I was till I got home. Like, hey, did I do incredible? You got that I. That's called incomplete, right? And that'll hurt your GPA. All right, so you got your grades? So let's do this. When it comes to your prayer life, grade yourself. When it comes to loving people, grade yourself. I'm serious, put your grade, this is your grade, you know what it is. When it comes to tithing, grade yourself. When it comes from living right, grade yourself. I'm trying. Singles, when it comes from abstaining. Husbands, when it comes from being the priest, the prophet, and the provider of your house, being present. You see your report card? Now do me a favor. Who had an A? Who had a B? Who had a C? Who had a D? Who had an F? It's cool. Now do me a favor, scratch all that out. Because when it comes to God, it's either pass or fail. You're not gonna get to the gate and God say, well, you a C. We gonna let you. No, he said you were neither hot nor cold. Because you were average, I can't do nothing with you. So what's the problem I see in the text? Put it on the screen. Verse 1, verse 2. Jonah, he told him to get up and what? Next slide, verse 3. But Jonah got and went to the opposite direction. He went down to the port of Joppa. Look at this. He bought a ticket. Michael, he bought a ticket. Please put this in your notes. This is what had me up at 4 a.m. I was excited to tell you. You will either invest in obedience or finance your disobedience. I broke down the geography of Nineveh. Most prophets in the Bible would have walked to Nineveh. Had he been obedient to God, he would have just walked to Nineveh. But because he was disobedient, he had to get on a boat and buy a ticket. He is now paying in disobedience what would have been free in obedience. Only 7 grown folks gonna feel me when I say this. I wish I could get all my dumb money back. Michael, can I preach to 5 people who look back over your life and now that you're mature and want to make some grown moves, you can't make the moves you want to make because you made some dumb decisions in your past? So now you sitting there like, I should have never co-signed with them. I should have never bought that car that I didn't even like. I should have never went on that vacation that could have waited because disobedience costs.